Hello everyone and welcome to my weekly outlook for natural gas. So natural gas had a pretty strong week. Last week I suggested going long about the entire 2.8 region where we saw previous consolidation. But what happened this week was a gap down on Monday, and what we saw was some small consolidation and almost kind of a pivot. If I'll switch to a smaller time frame, almost kind of a pivot near the 2.7 region. So there was an opportunity to go long near the 2.7 region. In case you missed that, I see another trade where you can easily go long about this entire region with with stops at 2.74 region. So what I see here is an opportunity to go long about 2.83 with stops at 2.74 with targets near the 3 to 3.1 region. That is pretty much where it broke out from last time. So that gives us a pretty solid risk reward, about 1 is to 3 to 1 is to 4, which is great. And if I switch to other time frames on this chart, if I switch to the daily chart, what we can see is it had a relatively quiet day on Friday, where it didn't really do too much, and it pretty much moved higher right towards the end of the day on Friday. So that might be a signal what could happen over the next week, but of course that doesn't give us any assurance. If I switch to the weekly chart, what we can see here is a strong week where after a really long time it's put in a week with a higher high and a higher low. So as suggested last week, where I was expecting a reversal right from the 2.5 region, that looks to be the case here. So my outlook for natural gas for the coming week would be it moving towards the $3 area. My trade idea for this would be to go long about this entire region. That's the 2.83 region, which stops at 2.74 for a move towards $3. That gives us a really good risk reward, and and we could really expect a good bounce next week from this entire move lower. What we had seen earlier is this entire head and shoulder breaking down, and it's not going to be surprising if it moves back to the neckline of this entire head and shoulder as just something as you know a relief rally of a kind. So again, I'm expecting natural gas to move higher. Um, Other than that, I don't see any reason to be short this right now. Maybe if it breaks the lows at 2.5, there's the potential trade. But getting below 2.5 this week would be pretty tough for natural gas. There's certainly a higher probability of it to break towards the upside about 2.83. So that was it for natural gas. Make sure you listen to my outlook for oil, gold, and silver. And I'll see you guys next week.